Hello everyone, welcome back to some more PowerWash Simulator. So, all that we have left in the game currently are the Muckingham files, a bunch of free little DLCs. So let's jump right in with the food truck. Thanks for coming all this way, Scrubbadubbas. I really appreciate it. My food truck's in a sorry old state. It's a long story, so I'll fill you in along the way, but in a nutshell, business has gotten tougher and tougher. I've had to start delivering to customers wherever I can find them. Right now, the only folks interested are those living the quiet life in the national park. I guess the rumors haven't reached that far yet, but neither has the Department of Transport. Off-roading was a nightmare. It splattered all my ingredients everywhere, and I must have hit more tree branches than a sulking Sasquatch. Now I've returned to the recreation ground, and I'm understandably getting nothing but filthy looks from passerbys. Please clean both my truck and my reputation. Ella. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to try something a little different this time. A little different. Because there's something that we've never really done in this game. Oh, this area looks familiar. Like, not this area here. But I'm certain we saw this park at one point in the game with those outhouses. And I think we saw that building. I wonder what level was here before. Some level was in this area at one point. Huh. In the main game. Okay, we're going to do something a little different for once. We've never really used soap, so I think we should go with metal for now. I'm guessing you've heard of my famous Muckingham burger. You may have seen my catchy ad on a local network a while back. We know about the ham, but what's the muck? Then I'd come on, shake my head, tap my nose. Sorry guys, but you're all out of luck. Okay, I don't know how I feel about soap yet. Bam. So right now we can kind of only really target metal. Whoa. Wait, is this not metal? This is metal. And it's... I still have metal cleaner. What in the world? Which you'll see... Hello, this is called the Muckingham Files. It's not a crossover. This is base game. Wow, the soap is actually not doing anything here, and it says that this is metal. That is multi-purpose. Let's swap over to multi-purpose cleaner. Maybe I was out of soap in that section. Bam. Let's go over here. Is this multi... That's plastic. I'm seeing some multi-purpose. Where is it? Where is it? Well, this is multi-purpose. Oh, I must have just been out of the metal soap. I see, I see, I see. Bam. Beautiful. We are almost out of the soap. So just a reminder is that every one of these containers is $10. So you're just eating at your potential profit by using it. And we are out of that soap. Can I put back more metal in it? Do I have more cleaner? I guess we'll find out in a second. We do not. We're out. Can I... Oh, I can refill. I see, I see, I see. I see, I see, I see. So let's go back to metal, and we'll click refill. Okay, now I can clean. If you use soap, you do. I was trying to generate some mystery about the ingredients of my burgers. Get a buzz going. But, you know, most of this game, you don't actually use soap. You just, go straight for the pressure washer. You know, like, thingy to do with their chickeny bits. I just never used the soap, so I wanted to try it out. Boom. So I would say this soap is relatively decent for surfaces, but not very good for finishing. Let's go back to... Oh, I can't refill? Okay, now I'm out. Can I refill? Let's go plastic. I saw plastic somewhere. Wait, where did I see plastic? This? Huh. Isn't that plastic? Okay. I think it's time to give up on the soap. Screw soap. What has soap ever done for the world? Other than probably increase disease by a huge margin. This is clearly way better. Yeah, no question, this is infinitely better than soap. Fact is, there was nothing special about what I put in there. It was just the standard malarkey, plus a lot of salt. So these are kind of a lot more like the original levels in the game, a lot more traditional. Anywho, it worked like a treat, and we were rushed off. We were rushed off our feet for years. So you're currently... Wait, a pressure washer is what you use for shaving? We fueled every festival from here to Sparkleton. So you're currently getting ready for the move? That's what you're doing tonight? You're packing up? Bam. There's got to be something with this soccer ball, right? There usually is. Where could the soccer ball go that would get us an achievement? Is there anything? I don't really see anything. Maybe... I see one place. Well, actually, it could be out there, too. Goal! Okay, I guess that wasn't anything. Bam! Get out of here. Yeah, this kind of feels like a base game level for sure. Do I need to clean underneath? I don't think so. Not really. Bam. Bam. Oh, there's little hinges that we need to clean too. I feel like you are having a different experience watching this game. Like, I feel like you are, when you watch this, it's like you're watching the hot coffee mod. Is there... Oh, there's dirt underneath. Bam. Beautiful. What am I missing? Maybe I need to go to the other side and clean the back side of this tire. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm missing some stuff on the headlights. Well, it doesn't matter what year it is because you are currently still dreaming. This is a dream. Wake up. Wake up. You're in a dream. Wake up. Bam. Hell yeah. What am I missing? Wing mirror is done. That stuff is done. I'm missing something on the front. Here we go. You ever have those dreams where you like wake up in the dream and you're still dreaming? But then the cards started to go missing. Do you remember? Starting with Ulysses, the mayor's cat. Oh, then the cat started going missing. Derp. That was fine, but when more disappeared, a rumor started that they were going into my burgers. Can you imagine? I think we heard about that, didn't we? I think that rumor, it was awful. I think we actually heard that rumor while we were playing the game. Bam. Okay. Truck body left. I'm missing stuff here. Is there anything on the outside? I know I need to clean like everything inside. Oh, I'm missing stuff up top. Well, I hate to break it to you, but we know the lore of what happened to the cats. They were not served in burger. They all made their way to the rising of Atlantis. And the reason they never found Atlantis is because Atlantis actually wasn't in the Atlantic Ocean. It was in the Pacific Ocean. So they were looking in the wrong place. Okay, jump. Woo! Look at that height. Fuck. Yeah. Truck door. Can I just clean it up top? I can. Let's go short. Yeah, they weren't actually Atlanteans, they were pacifists. Apparently. Come on. Can I wiggle it in? There we go. He said completely unproblematically. Because I built up this mystery, people leaned into it, and my sales took a dive. In the end, I declared my ingredient list, and when people saw the colossal salt content, that really was the end. I was left with no option but to deliver to the odd customer where I found them. And I do mean odd. Is that... What is... Oh, this is sauce up there. Bam. Nice. Okay. I think I just have to drop down. Clean my big old burger. Looks like ketchup and mustard to me. Sign backdrop. Am I missing it here, probably? Where? Where are you? Where? There we go. Bam. Okay. Some of this stuff's gonna be awkward angles to clean. I fell. Oh, and the lettuce is like in separate parts. Huh. I don't know. I feel like I put ketchup at C tier. Like, I like ketchup on a burger. I like ketchup on a hot dog. But I don't really use ketchup on anything else. I don't really like it on fries that much. We need to go stubby. What am I missing here? Oh, look at all that shit. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Jump! Oh, I'm missing a lot. Did you like cheese as a kid? Or did you always hate it? Bam. Okay, let's get the exterior. Okay. Beautiful. I bet you. I bet you that you get more criticized for your food take because of the cheese than anyone else in your life that for any food take that they have. Like, the food takes that I get criticized for are probably, not a big mustard fan. I don't really like shrimp, and I'm not a Chinese food fan, really. Those are the ones that I get heat for. The one that I get the most heat for is definitely Chinese food. Yeah, I mean, I've partaken in the criticism. But like I feel like I feel like I've never. Yeah, I feel like you get it a lot worse than anyone else I've ever seen. I don't know. I think there's just something that's so visceral about seeing you order a pizza with no cheese that just triggers people. Okay. Internal walls. So griddle and food prep unit. The griddle is here. Although I do order bread pizza without cheese sometimes. Or I don't order it, I buy it. Food prep unit. What the fuck is the food prep unit? Here it is. Hell yes, that's level 1. Okay, we learned our lesson about soap. Truck looks amazing. You're a whiz. Watching you soothingly wash away all that filth got me thinking, though. I need a fresh start. I'm going for a full rebrand. I'm either going to move to Bucketon and go full chicken or Spongely and do a bakery conversion. What do you think? Next. How you doing, Doc? I'm a friend of Cal's. He gave me your deets. Says you do a great job. I've been asked on behalf of my client to get a power washer down to the county observatory and clean up. It had a quiet reopening a few months back, but it looks like whoever it is that put up the cash ain't too happy about the results they've been getting. Hence, getting you in. And don't ask me who it is or what's going on. I have no clue. I'm just the caretaker. Let's do it. So I think we have like 12 levels left, probably, something like that. I should probably switch to our favorite guy. I guess you've heard of a lot of theories behind all the mad stuff that's happening right now. Seriously, it feels like whoever I talk to, I'm only ever 3 go-ons away from hearing something completely insane. Yeah, I am excited to do some other things after. For sure. Play some completely different genres. Originally, I was planning to do some Kairosoft after, but I think I've just been in the cozy game vibe for too long. I think I need to do something completely different. The hell was that? A vulture or some shit? I think this might be a big level. Oh, this is a huge level. Oh shit, I thought this was gonna be a small one. I completely misjudged the perspective on how big that satellite dish is. Holy fucking dicks. Is that a dolphin? I think there's a wild dolphin that's screaming at me. It's not the size that matters unless it matters, and then when it matters, it really matters. The size doesn't matter for 95% of people, but if you're in that 5% on either end, it matters. Bam. Okay. What am I missing? Can I climb up here? Where the hell am I? Do I need to do the handles separately? Okay, are we good? Almost. Ah! Okay, hang on a second. Jump! There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, I have a confession. There's a show called The Cleveland Show. Now, I've only ever seen one episode of The Cleveland Show. Maybe it's an amazing show, I'm not sure. But I only ever saw one episode, and I only remember one joke. And I think about this sometimes, because it was one of the worst jokes I've ever heard in my life. So the show might be excellent. But the one joke that I remember from that show is Cleveland in one episode drinks eggnog and goes, now that's what I'm noggin about. Now that's what I'm noggin about, because he drank eggnog. Sometimes that line gets stuck in my head and I just want to say that's what I'm noggin about. Boop. Okay. I wonder if I can just jump up this wall. Okay. I need to do the frame. Okay, what's your favorite comedy cartoon of all times? I feel like it's going to be one of two. I'm guessing you're going to say South Park. But my second guess for you would be Big Mouth. But I think you're going to say South Park. That's my prediction. Okay. Bam. Like, adult cartoon. Oh, maybe you might say Futurama. I didn't even consider that. I think you're gonna go South Park. I believe. I feel like I've heard you quote South Park the most. Interesting. I feel like I've never heard you quote The Simpsons. Bam. I should probably clean this trash here. Well, I can. You know what show I liked a lot? I never finished, though. I saw like 8 seasons or something. It was Archer. And home movies. I think I just like H. John Benjamin. I watched up to what was currently out at the time, but then I stopped watching it. So, like, by the time that I stopped watching, it was, like, kind of... I don't know. I think it was, like, a season that took place in, like, a dream. Or something. It was, like, a period piece. It was, like, in the 1920s or something. Or it was, like, Indiana Jones or something like that. There was some alternate setting season that I saw. Damn. I've been curious about The Simpsons recently, Because I know that, like, they had the history of, like, whatever, like, seasons 2 through 9 being classic, and then it getting worse and worse and worse for, like, whatever, like, 23 years or some shit. But then I saw that, like, apparently it got really good for a couple seasons again, randomly. I don't know if it still is. For example, we've got this Sparky in to do the rewiring, Gary. Should be a stand-up guy, right? I mean, he's rewiring an incredibly complex piece of equipment. Sparky and George, crime busters of the sea. If there's any one person you'd expect to hear sense from, it's him. What's your favorite sitcom of all times? He looks up at the sky and says, "Weird weather we're having, huh?" I nod and say, "Go on, Gary." This looks like the beginning of Abiotic Factor. Oh god, did you ever see the pilot for Heil Honey, I'm Home? That was an interesting decision for a sitcom. It was a British sitcom pilot. Yeah, where it's like you have the main family and then the next door neighbor is Hitler moves in next door. And it was, I'm pretty sure it was only one episode, I think. Malcolm in the Middle? I remember I used to like that a lot when I was a kid. But I can't remember if you're, like, for me, it's probably, well, it depends. It's 2 for me. For sitcom, I would say It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But, do you count the show Louie as a sitcom? If Louie counts, then I loved that show, Louie. I did watch Breaking Bad. Can I move you? Never see. Oh, Breaking Bad is really good. The only thing I'll say about Breaking Bad is the first season is a little bit hard to get through. Not that it's bad. Oh, I didn't get out of bounds. It's not bad. It's an important season, and it's the ground on which the rest of the show is built on. But it's a lot more uncomfortable and a lot less badass. They made an alternate ending of Break. Oh, I think I saw that. Breaking Bad is... I've never seen Better Call Saul, though. And I've heard that that show is amazing, and I've heard it makes Breaking Bad even better. So I do need to watch Better Call Saul at some point. But that show is, like... if you can get through it all... it is well worth it. It is very good television. I feel like I'm struggling to clean up this dirt for some reason. Huh. Like El Camino or whatever it's called? Yeah. El Camino is like very literally a sequel to Breaking Bad. Like, you kind of need to watch Breaking Bad first to watch El Camino. Okay, we got that. What am I missing on the trim? Is it up top? Let's go up here. I'm falling. Oh, I saw it. You know what? Oh yeah, he was also in BoJack Horseman. Okay. Which BoJack Horseman is a show I used to love. But I think I would have a hard time watching it again. I never finished it, but I think I would have a hard time finishing that show. It's just like so depressing. Like, that was a show that when I watched, it was actually affecting my like day-to-day mood. like my emotional day-to-day well-being. That show was throwing off. Okay. I can't remember. It's been years. I watched that when I was in university. I also can't really say without spoiling. I definitely saw past a prominent character death. Okay. Human. Actually, I think both. But anyways. I don't want to spoil BoJack for anyone, though. So I will say no more. I will say no more. Yeah, I can't really say anything else without giving them away. Boop, 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 boop. Louis was a pretty crazy show. That was a an interesting one. I haven't watched that in a long time, though. Like, over 10 years, I'm sure. Probably. Well, I definitely saw the whole series, so... The last time I watched it was whenever the final season came out. Bam. Need to clean that up. Oh, that railing is not done. Fall. I wonder what they're protesting over there. Okay, let's hop down. Go, big boy. Whoa, that's too much of a flashbang. Can I reach that? No effing way. Huh. Huh. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, I did want to check what those, like, protest billboards were. Aliens. They are here. I don't think I ever saw the oblongs. I'm familiar with, like, what it looked like. Was that an edgy show? I can't remember. Where am I going with this? I remember in Canada, at least, there was a cartoon that was, like, I would say I was relatively, I do remember that, yeah. Oh, so Gary goes on, of course. I'm expecting him to say something interesting about atmospherics, like how the volcano is affecting our local weather system. He says, yeah, you notice that we're getting more clouds than normal. I nod again and say, go on, Gary. Good story. So yeah, like I've been a relatively, you know, edgy boy with the comedy I've consumed in my life. But I remember there used to be a cartoon that we had. I don't know if it was in the States, but it was definitely in Canada. It was called John Callahan's Quads. And I remember that being like too edgy for me. I remember it just being like a little much. Very over the top. Bam. What am I missing here? Yeah, I think the term quad, I don't know if that's like a bad word, I'm not sure. But it was for like quadriplegics. So it was all like, you know, the main character was like in a wheelchair. One character was just a head on like a roller cart. And then there was like a super busty like nurse or something. It was like hyper edge. That was on at like the same time as like Clone High and what was it called? Mission Hill, Undergrads, all those kind of were out at the same time. But Quads was like the super edgy one. Bam. Oh god, do you know which one was hyper edgy? I totally forgot about. You remember fucking Drawn Together? BT full, almost done. There we go. 45%. We are getting there. Okay, we'll move on over. Another thing was, I remember in the early days of Spike TV, when that was a thing. It was the network for men. The first network for men. I remember when that came out. And they were like they were like trying to figure out like what kind of programming to do. So like I would say like some of their famous ones where they had Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, which was like an American dub of like Takeshi's Castle or whatever it's called. But then they would have a bunch of like adult cartoons. They had one called Stripperella, which was like a stripper superhero starring Pamela Anderson. They had, I remember they had a Kelsey Grammer one that was like a rat or something. I forget what that was. They had like Ren and Stimpy, but it was like adult Ren and Stimpy, so they'd be like massaging like actual like naked breasts and shit like that. Oh god, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, and then they had the show The Joe Schmo Show. And the Joe Schmo Show, that was interesting because the Joe Schmo Show had Kristen Wiig in that long before she was famous. Yeah, I think all the cartoons on Spike failed, I believe. The Joe Schmo Show, it was a premise where it was a reality TV show, but everyone was an actor except for one person. And it was like so it was a comedy show that was, they're all competing, but really everything is rigged, and it's effectively just a big troll on one person. And yeah, and Kristen Wiig was in that as one of the kind of like improv actors. And you know who else was in that? Was you know the guy in It's Always Sunny? I forget his name. Who starts off as a priest in the show? The redhead guy? He was in that show. And that show was actually really funny, I recall. But it was also peak, like, DVD era, like, network for men, whatever. Because I remember, like, their challenge would be, like, you need to lick chocolate off of this naked model's breasts. And if you get the DVD, it will be uncensored. It was, like, all the like, challenges were super, like, eye-rolly. They were, like, all innuendo, nudity, like, whatever. But the show itself, I remember, was actually really charming. I mean, I feel like if people could download a car, a lot of people would. You know, that anti-piracy ad doesn't really work because everyone, not everyone, a lot of people would if they could. It's just not an option. Bam. Yeah, they didn't get the license for it. Allegedly. I don't know any of the details, okay? I don't want to get sued by a PSA. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. Bam. We used to have some fucking horrific PSAs in Canada. Oh my god. We had some ones that were about like workplace safety. Holy fuck, they were horrible. It would be like showing someone in a working in fast food, and they were holding like a big like vat of boiling oil, and they would slip and the oil would go in the air, and then it would cut to black and you just hear their scream. I'm like, Jesus. Okay, there's two. Yeah, we had some, oh. Yeah, some rough PSAs. But we had some good ones too. We had the one which was like, don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth, don't you stuff it in your face, don't you stuff it in your face, though it might look good to eat, though it might look good to eat, like a muffin or a beet, like a muffin or a beet. Like some fucking random kid is gonna see a random beet on the street and put it in their mouth. What children are randomly eating beets? If you don't know just what it is. Listen, we needed that. We needed that, the PSA. And then we also had, I'm Gert, and this is my brother Bert, and we're here to tell you to stay alert and stay safe. I wonder if there's if any furries were awakened because of Gert and her brother Bert. You know, because people always talk about, like, furries being started because of, like, Sonic the Hedgehog or, fucking, is it, what's the bunny from Space Jam? But if Gert and Bert did it, that would be the real... Beautiful. And there was also Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod, I think was one. And they were like, what were they called? Oh, they were a fitness one. They had a jingle, I think. Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod. Oh, I can't remember, man. Oh. Oh, PSAs. Oh, childhood. Do I sound old yet? Do you remember the, oh god, I probably shouldn't even say this on YouTube. It was Tide Pod adjacent. Okay, I'll just say it, fuck it. You remember the Momo's Challenge shit? The scare? Whose footsteps are that? Okay, well that's a whole rabbit hole. I think I don't know if it wound up being real or if it was a hoax. I think like the last I'd heard, people said that it was a hoax. It wasn't a real thing. But it was like, I think it was like early TikTok. Maybe it was, was it pre-TikTok? I think it was early TikTok. And it was like kids getting algorithmically, like getting videos fed to them algorithmically that were like increasingly like fucked up and would eventually lead to like it was like self-harm and worse. And there was a big, it was like all over the news. Like it was like international news. Definitely at least in Canada and USA. It was on the news. But it's also hard to know because so much of that stuff around that time, like, I feel like that time was the whole real beginning of the, like, I feel like that point in time and ever since has been the peak, like, alternative media, like, giant disinformation bubbles, like, being very hard to differentiate what is real news or what is being, like, propagated by 4chan to troll the news. There was a lot of that stuff going on at that time. So who even knows? Who even knows? This is going to be awkward to clean, I think. Jesus Christ, that was a fucking loud dolphin bird. Holy shit. It's like when you're, have you ever, like, I don't know, walked around the house or, like, been on an office chair or something, or, like, accidentally step on, like, your dog's tail or something, and it just has that horrible yelp? You know what I'm talking about? Gary goes on, naturally, I'm still expecting him to bring it back to rushless and weather systems. He says, and of course, the river's dried up and all the cats have gone missing. Wow, I think this is interesting. I've heard of deer going inland before a thunderstorm. Maybe cats are sensitive to the weather too. I say go on, Gary, a third time. Are aliens abducting cats? Is this the new lore? I'm guessing this is Muckingham Files. It's supposed to be like the X-Files. I have a feeling this is an ongoing story that's supposed to be like supernatural, parroting the X-Files. I'm pretty sure. That's where this is all going. So were the cats abducted by aliens? Is that the news story? Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up any higher, man? I'm trying to, like, use this slope to get up. But I can't. Come on. Can I... How do I get up, man? I feel like I have ED right now. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Okay. Never gonna get you up. 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 That's my ode to erectile dysfunction. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And never gonna da 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 and squirt you. Okay, that's done. Never gonna bust a nut and squirt you. Okay. Bam. Okay, am I in the clear? Am I in the clear? I think I'm in the... What was that sound? Okay. Damn. Hell yeah, one pizza down, second one to go. I feel like this might be the longest stretch in my life that it's been since I've last had pizza. Did you know that? Now that I think about it. It's been at least 8 hours since I've had pizza. Where the dick is... Wait. Is that trim the same? It is. Okay, let's go extra long, boy. This is a little far, a little awkward of an angle to clean here. I don't think this is the best vantage point for this, but we're just gonna try. See what we can do here. Okay, I have the ultimate question. Never gonna give you up or take on me? That is a fucking hard question. Okay, I have a mission for anyone watching. They're good songs. They're both good. They're timeless. Like, I know that they're, especially the Rick Astley one is like overdone because of the meme or whatever. But those are good ass songs. Okay. But here's a mission. Go listen at some point to the Wakanda theme from Black Panther. They're like dot 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 T'Challa dot 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 T'Challa. That one, you know. Listen to it again, but this time as you're listening to it, the whole time visualize the song "Take on Me," and you will notice that the background of that song has the melody of "Take on Me" in it. And once you hear it, you can never unhear it. Okay, let's see. Also, I have to say, Black Panther, by far the best Marvel soundtrack. No question.
That movie's soundtrack is so much better than every other MCU film. It is crazy. They fucking knocked that one out of the park. Holy shit. Bam. Okay. Deadpool? I think I saw the first Deadpool. I'm pretty sure. The other one that had a really good... Well, I don't know if it had an amazing soundtrack all in all, but it had one really good song. Was Ant-Man and the Wasp, or Ant-Man versus the Wasp, or whatever it's called. That one is a song called, like, Arthropody or something. Which is a very good song. What? What? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is awful. Oh, we're at 69% though. I'm stuck. Oh my god. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a pain in the dick hole. It's gonna sound like a pain in the dick hole. Bam. Okay. Okay. I have a question. I'm not gonna get too deep in this, but we're gonna get surface level deep in this. So, no kink shaming here, you know, whatever makes you happy, go for it. Congratulations. I hope your life is magical. I hope everything makes you happy, right? Like, whatever, no judgment. But how do people figure out that they like sounding? Like, what is the thing that triggers that? That, like, the first time? I'm not talking about, like, once you're into it. Okay, once you're into it, sure. But how does the first try happen? Like, you know, another thing I'll never understand is, like, the psychopath who ate cheese for the first time. It's like, you know, now that we know cheese is, like, amazing. Now that we know cheese is amazing, it's like, okay, I get it. But the first person that's like, oh, my shit rotted in this animal fucking gut sack. Oh, it's chunky. Well, no one's looking. And then the second person who tried it, that's like, you gotta trust me. You gotta trust me. Like, he'd be like, dude, I'm not gonna fall for your prank again, Darren. Dang it, I feel like I said the name Darren yesterday. In a joke. I'm overusing... I apologize to any Darrens. I have no Darren resentment. Bam. There we go. Bam. Okay. Yeah, this is the way to do it, as annoying as it is. Did you know the other day I did the world's worst Kermit impression and Ava said it was a good impression? This is what I need in my community. I need yes men and enablers. That's all I need. Never going to give you up. I am Kermit the Frog. That's my best Kermit. That's literally my best Kermit. I can't do any voices. I can't do any voice except for Dr. Claw and a ghoul from Fallout. That's all I can do. I can only go demonic. I can't do impressions. Sounds like a nerd. I've actually never watched the Muppets. But I've seen Kermit through osmosis. I've seen Kermit clips and shit. Oh my god. I feel like I need to force myself to start doing accents and impressions solely to expose how terrible I am. Here, name any accent. Any accent at all. Okay, that was a test. You passed. I wasn't going to do any accent. I just wanted to see if you were going to list one that would have gotten me deleted off Twitch. Yeah, no fucking way I'm going to... To be totally honest, I actually don't even know what a Polish accent sounds like. But I just wanted to test which one you would choose. Oh shit, I'm missing stuff over there. Okay, it's right above the little ladder. You know what? I can't do a German accent, but like weirdly, I feel like I'm one of the few people that likes the German accent. Like I watched the show Dark back in the day, and oh, there's something about it. Bam. Like I know it's not generally considered an attractive accent, but I like it. Oh, did I send you that one clip? Did I ever send you that clip of Mr. Arthur and Fan Fan duet singing? They were singing a... Oh, it was a gay remix of a song. It was a song, but all of the lyrics were swapped out. And it's like, you know, it's... Oh, God, which song was it? Oh, I'm trying to remember. But all we wanted more. Oh God, what song is that? I only wanted more, more, more. Anyways, there's a Twitch clip that is a fucking gold, but it's like it's like I want your come or something, but he has the German accent, and then Fan Fan is just die laughing the whole time, and for some reason his just like he is so, what's the word? Like authentic or like he's like No, not he's so earnestly trying to do it, but he's also like censoring the extreme words with like in a specific way, and it's also very German at the same time. And something about that whole combination makes it just a god tier clip. Oh, I can like almost remember it. Da do do da da do da da do. It's like I'm sucking on dinners all my life, but da 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 to pass the time, and da 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 and oh why I'm feeling horny. Da 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 da. Oh, it's that song. Oh yeah, but he's like, you're coming in my what? Oh, there's something about it, but like that whole like, oh, there's something about it that is just the most perfect Twitch clip I've ever seen. Okay, listen. Listen. Mr. Arthur fan duet. Oh god. Oh no. Here we go.
La 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 la. Been hoping for penis all my life. Been sucking on dick to pass the time. And when he is coming, yet he cries. Whoa.
Oh why, oh why? Oh why, oh why?
I'm feeling horny. Man, I wish I find the BBC to whoa me. Now he's coming in my what? So filled with cum. I'm filled with cum.
Come.
I only wanted more. Don't know how it works.
No,
Okay, man.
the reaction,
I really
that part.
like erection. I just
want to
slurp
slurp up on his
testicles until he fat. What are those lyrics?
That is
You did so good.
it is an unbelievably good clip, okay? But just something about him like being a little off key, something about him like trying to censor it, something about her being just genuinely so happy as he's doing it, something about it being the German accent, all of it together, something about it is just comedy genius. Gary says it's all aliens. They're using our water to create clouds to disguise their activity, which is to steal all our natural resources. The cats are their recon units, and they're currently reporting back on dissenters. Guess who I heard this from? The mayor himself. We're days away from an invasion, mark my words. I nod again, this time backing well away. This guy's name is Debo Chubb. By the way, Chubb is a real last name. I know a person with the last name Chubb. That is a very good last name. Bam. I'm filled with cum. I only wanted more. That's gonna be in my head forever. And there's something about him, how when he's starting it off, listen. There's something about him being out of key when he's like, been sucking on penis all my life, and just how wrong the notes he's singing are. I don't know what it is. Something about the mix of just like how bad it is and also how like genuine. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. I feel like that is one of the like, I've seen a few things in my time on Twitch that are at the top. And that is one of them. Did I ever show you the funniest thing I ever saw on Twitch? It's too long for me to play here. It's like, I think it's like 15 minutes to half an hour of like, maybe 15 minutes straight of just, when I watch it, I die of laughter so hard that the muscles in my stomach hurt and I like can't breathe. It's so fucking good. But it was during one of PokeLol's, I think it was like his second or third GTA RP stream, and he had a glitch where he got fused onto the shoulder of another person. And when you're in RP, like whenever they have like they try to not break character, they try to stay in RP the whole time. So the whole time they're trying to not be like, oh, we're glitching. They're trying to like actually play it off in character, and it just goes on for so long and gets worse and worse and worse. And it is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen on Twitch. It fucking kills me. It's on YouTube. It is so hilarious. I like every year or so I need to watch it. That whole segment. It's like 15 minutes to half an hour of just non-stop the funniest stuff I've ever seen in my life. There's just something about the like, we're so obviously in horrible glitch territory. We're obviously so in the like, okay guys, we just need to log off and reset territory, but everyone's trying to stay in character and not just like do that. Everyone's just trying to like, they don't want to break the terms of service on the of NoPixel, so they're all like, oh, it's a parasite. Yeah. But da 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 da. Okay. 88%. Oh God. There we go. Let's get back to a better vantage point if I can. Okay. I need to learn how to actually play this game and get it. Wait, am I hitting an invisible ceiling? Am I levitating in the air? No, I'm not. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Well, at least the rest of this level is going to be a little bit zippier. Hell yeah, bro. Okay, that's terrible. Okay, you know what I should do? Let's pop a squat. Anytime I say pop a squat, in my head, I don't picture it as P-O-P space A space squat. I picture it as P-A-P-A, like it's a dude's name. Like, my name is Papa Squat. Like when people do the like pop a pear and then they're like pop a pear of these nuts, that whole joke. But with a squat instead. Yikes. Yikes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bow, bow, bow. I'll clean that one after. Bow, bow, bow. Ba ba bum. Ooh. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, it's time. I'm getting. Oh my god. Okay, take 17. Yup. Beautiful. Oh, hell yeah, bro. I don't even say bro in real life. It's like a streamer thing has just started in me. I don't know what this is. Hell yeah. It's weird that you'll simultaneously, like, pick up on certain things out of nowhere. You'll just, like, something will just start being a habit that you say. Like, I've noticed on stream of saying, yeah, man, or like, man. I feel like I don't say that a lot in real life, and now suddenly I'm saying it a lot on stream, and I'm like, where did this come from? I don't feel like I picked this up from any streamer or anything, or any person in my community. Just spontaneously, certain turns of phrase just become a thing that gets in your head. %93%. Is this... That's clean. Hello, Scoots. Beautiful. We're in the final stretch of this level. This was a pretty large level, but thankfully it had a lot of flat surfaces. So it wasn't horrific. What's the Chernobyl thing? Like, not great, but not horrific? Awesome! Only a few cursed games. Does anything really jump out to you? I fell. You go to PAX like every year, right? You know what I totally forgot about? Penny Arcade. I remember, they used to be huge. I never read... I own those Penny Arcade video games, so like Rain, Slick, Precipice of Darkness. But I've never really read Penny Arcade. Okay. Let's go short, I guess. Bam. I fell. I think I might need to go stubby, actually. Okay. Breathless Nocturne, Project Godhand, Cappy and Tappy, and I've not heard of a single one of those, I don't think. Are these things that have been announced pre-packs, or are they new announcements? I feel like... Huh, Project Godhand. What am I missing here? Maybe under here? What am I missing? Oh, this whole thing is the receiver. Never mind. I'm fixating on one part of an object. Not the whole. Oh, cool. Do you remember the game? I think there was a game called God Hand at one point. That was like a low critical reviewed game, but is actually like super beloved now. Like beat 'em up. Yeah, yeah. I've never played. I think I watched a Let's Play of it a long time ago on Something Awful, but I never, I fell. But I don't remember anything about it. Tank controls? Oh, God. I would probably fucking hate it, unfortunately. Oh, God. Bam. I remember the age of tank controls. Like, tank controls allow you to do some cool shit. Like Silent Hill, like with camera angle shit. But holy fuck, do I suck at controlling it. It's like an out-of-body experience. Bam. Oh, only 3 things left. Okay, let's see. Control room? What's the control room? Oh, it's probably just power to the control room. I don't know. Sub-reflector. Bam. The full title of Cyber Lich is Cyber Lich and the Death Cult of Labor. The stylish movement shooter that is extreme. Oh, that sounds cool. Interesting. Bam. Reflector service panels. Oh, that's probably right around this thing. Okay. Probably around here. No. What? There we go. Control room power relay. Where would this be? Control room power relay. Down below? Oh, that's the control room. Jump! Bam! So I missed it early on. It was like the first thing I was watching. Okay, we did it. Hell yes. Hell yes. I think we have 11 levels left, I believe. Nice. Great work, Doc. Satellite dish looks out of this world clean. I don't know if it's going to help whoever it is pick up a signal from wherever it is they're pointing at, but at least my job is done. All the best, bud. Keep it flowing out there. Hell yeah. All right. We're going to call this episode there. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll be back next time with some more. Take care, guys. Mwah.